Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I love reading all of you guys' comments. So we did pick a 3-digit number today, 667. So we are going to take a deep dive into what that number means and why you have been seeing that number. So I did want to choose a theme. So we have Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours. So in this energy, right, with Coyote Spirit, Divine Detours, I'm really getting the energy of take a step back. Something is being slowed down so that you can see and realize exactly what is going on so you can use your knowledge to your advantage. So you can take a look at yourself and kind of like reevaluate what's been working, what hasn't been working, and then making those changes that are necessary. With the 1 and the 6 coming to a 7, which technically we already discussed the 7, but walking into the 1 and the 6, it looks like you guys need to take some initiation with your loved ones, with your love life, with how you love yourself, with how you figure in love to your life, right? Because sometimes people will put love on the back burner, like it's just not as important as everything else. It's not as important as having that job, having I don't know, relationships with whoever, whatever. Love is important. Love is the most important thing. I mean, again, it is up to you to decide what's important in your life. But love is one of those things that is a continuous energy. It is very reciprocal. You give and you get it in return. And it is something that is very needed, right? As a human being, even when we want to be separated from people, we still need love in our lives, okay? So, along with things slowing down, I also get this energy of taking a leap of faith. There's some trust that you just need to go ahead and just put the energy out there to trust that things will work out the way that they are supposed to work out for you. Because Spirit is trying to give you something. So let's pull this out, the numbers, and see how they're falling. Because we already know it's 667. So we do have a reverse 6 in the middle. 6 is 6 is 12. Plus 7 is 19. So we're coming to 10, the number 1. Okay, y'all. So we're coming up on the end of the cycle. And again, this is something you have to decide if you are going to continue on this path, or do you just want to turn things around, right? So we do have a lot of 6s involved. Even the first card we pulled out was a 16. 6 right next to it, 6, 6, and then we have a 7 again, which this number does equal 7. All right, so 19 is a number of 19 can represent initiating endings, right? Sometimes, sometimes endings are initiated for us. Sometimes we initiate the endings ourselves. So I do get the energy that an ending is going to be initiated. So even if you decide, hey, I'm going to go ahead and stand in this cycle, it is going to end. Spirit is giving you guys the heads up. Spirit wants you guys to have this harmony, balance, peace, right? Compassion, right? Because there's a lack of that here. There is a lack. All right. Let's get into it. So I have this 6, and I would assume that this is some kind of horse, right? Horse represents freedom. Just because you love somebody doesn't mean that you need to give up all of your freedoms. Everything that fed your soul, made you feel like you can do anything. You shouldn't be giving those up because you have a kid or you got married, or have some respect for your soul. The things that you are desiring in life, the things that you desire most to accomplish, to get done, those things that feed your soul, those are things that you actually do want to take steps to move toward, right? I do get some unsupportive energy. And with the elephant here, elephants are very wise and they live for a very long time. And they also have a great memory, right? I kind of get this energy of gaslighting. Like somebody in your energy keeps acting like they're forgetful. Like they're like, oh, I don't remember saying this. I don't remember doing this. I don't remember this happening. Just blatantly lying. I feel like this is coming from a very dishonest energy. Like they're not being honest about what's going on. They're kind of like, oh well, if I can get away with it, I will, and they are, and that's some 19 energy as well. So 7 definitely represents kind of like an inner look at ourselves. So the number 7 is about self. The number 7 is also this balance between the physical, very rational world and the spiritual world, right? So this trinket right here says angels watching over me. Some of you guys have been very focused on the spiritual side of things. I feel like it's like up in the air. Um, so, okay, our spirituality is very important, right? How you connect to your guides, if you're praying, meditating, like cleansing your space, finding that balance, blah, blah, blah. All of that is good. That is perfect. Please continue to do that. But your spiritual practices are never going to outmatch your guides, right? Your spiritual guides are going to be able to do more for you, or I shouldn't say more for you, but your spirit guides are going to be able to access things from a different perspective or like a different side, you know? It's kind of like being a Nepo baby. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really work hard and you can bust your ass to be like the greatest musician. You know what I'm saying? But if your mom is Beyonce, you have that you have somebody to go ahead and just let you in the building from the inside. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what our guides do. They're already on the inside and they want to let us in. However, they're not going to let us in if we're not prepared, right? And then also this fact that you aren't going to be able to be the person to barge through that door. They have to let you in. Like somebody from the inside has to open up that door for you. So it kind of goes back to that vibe of, oh, you can pretend like you can do everything yourself, but you can't. You are going to have to fall back on people, your guides. You're going to have to fall back on some kind of like some practices that I don't know if you guys gave these up, you stopped believing, whatever the case may be. There are some practices that you no longer do that spirit does want you to get back to that energy. So go ahead and take that leap of faith. Open up spiritually because there's a lot to be said about your spirituality. All right, so we have 828. So we have the number 18 coming to the number 9. 9 is about endings, culmination of things like that. So 8 of Pentacles definitely standing out to me because 8 of Pentacles is like a culmination of, as well because it is the energy of working hard, working hard, working hard, like perfecting something. 2 of Swords is being blinded. I'm getting blindsided. And then we have the 8 of Wands. For some reason, when it comes to the cards, a lot of times I do read them backwards, like from like that way. But looking at this, 8 of Wands is a message. You guys are going to be blindsided, or you have been blindsided about a message of somebody working or doing something behind the scenes. Now, for a lot of you guys, this is a negative thing. For some of you guys, this is positive because somebody's been behind the scenes trying to get that door open from the inside for you. Like somebody is trying to help you move to the next level for some of you. I mean, honestly, I get both energies. So some of you can be dealing with one or the other, some of you can be dealing with both. But I definitely get someone is behind the scenes working and you're going to see it, and it's something that you haven't been paying attention to. So for those of you where this message is going to be a good outcome because somebody is behind the scenes busting their ass for you, you have yet to acknowledge this person and show them the love that they deserve. Regarding whatever they've been doing, it feels like an energy of being underappreciated, right? So spirit is like, I need you to remember the things that this person has done for you. Remember, um, because I also get this energy that something's gonna look bad. Cause I get trust divine detours, right? And then I get this message being blindsided, and something is just not the way it seems. Something is just, it's not the way it seems. So you guys, like, one of the things that I like to say, if it doesn't feel right, it's not right. Right? Sometimes we're in this certain type of energy and we get triggered, right? And so our first mind is like, I'm triggered, like this brings up something from my past that really hurt me, or something that was really messed up from my past, and like now I'm working off that energy, as opposed to what this person was actually saying, what they actually meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know why I'm saying this, but I feel like sometimes you guys need to have that conversation. Like, hey, what did you mean by that? Right? Because, like, the stuff that I've been experiencing, it made me take it like this. But what did you mean? I get that conversation, and it's needed because this, whatever this message is, that's gonna blindside you, is gonna have you feeling like, what the fuck? I thought this person was on my team. I thought this person was on my side. Why would they say something like that? Why would they do something? Spirit is saying, do not react, because whatever's going on, somebody, first of all, they're not gonna forget it, and I think that you need to give someone the benefit of the doubt, because I'm getting so many messages right now, but y'all might have somebody in y'all circle that is just, and you may not know this because it may not be blatant. A lot of people, like, stuff could be done behind the scenes, but like they're like working against you. And it's not that they're like, oh yeah, let me work behind the scenes to get this person fired or to break up their relationship. It's just more like convincing you that things are something else. Like convincing you that this message is bad and somebody meant something else by it. Convincing you that the reason that you didn't get that promotion is just because you weren't good enough. Convincing you that you can't go after your dreams and go do these things because you don't have the people on the inside. You don't have the talent. And they're telling you these things. And I get that it's so subtle. Like it's super subtle to the point where you don't notice it. But this person isn't in your corner. And Spirit is saying you've been having dreams about them. And they've been and like in your dreams, they'll like see bad stuff happen or actually cause the bad stuff, but they're not on your side. All right, I'm gonna get you guys a final message. Grab a couple tarot cards, get you guys a final message. I definitely did just see the devil. And then we have 8 of cups. So you got almost every 8 out here in the damn tarot deck. And then we have the death card, which I saw the death card earlier when I picked up this deck. Okay, so we have the number 8 here, and we have the number 13 coming to a 4. So let's talk about the 8 of cups. So Spirit, like, I mean, honestly, just looking at these cards, walking away from something, emotionally ending it. Like, it has to be done. Like, kill it. It's dead. It's dead. Whatever this is dead. and it looks like you've built a lot up here, because that's what the Eight of Cups is about. Building up that emotion, building up that connection, building up the water, you know. So water is like our emotions, connection, spirituality. It's stuff that you've built that now you're learning that you're gonna have to walk away from, because it really doesn't align with your duties, honestly. It doesn't align with your soul purpose. It's gonna be hard. And then I get a lot of people are gonna be disappointed. I also get some a lot of dramatics. Like these people, they look dramatic to me. It looks to me like they're just doing the most, like, oh, you know how somebody at a funeral, they always do that joke in a movie where they're just like throwing themselves onto the casket, like, oh my God, take me instead, please, please. And then when it's over, they just get up and they like straighten their clothes up and walk away. That is the vibe. They're being ultra dramatic, like they don't care. I also get the energy of not being a savior. I feel like somebody has their hooks in you because you feel like you can save them, protect them, keep them out of harm's way. But you know, you know how they say if like you can't save somebody from drowning, if they're like thrashing around, they're gonna have you drowning too. Like chasing somebody out into traffic to save them, it's not gonna work out. So Spirit is like, just walk away. A lot of you guys may want to take it a step further and just keep being here for that person, or these people, because it could very well be family. But I want you guys to be careful with this energy, because it definitely feels like someone is trying to take advantage, cause endings, and Spirit is literally telling you to walk away. Like your guides are telling you to walk away from this energy. You're not gonna be able. You're not gonna be able to stay in it and like sage every day to get their negative energy out of there. It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. So make sure you put yourself first. The things that you feel in one life are very important. So kind of focus on those and retrain yourself to put you first. Even when people come into your life, you are fitting them into your life. You're not fitting yourself into their life. And just kind of always keep that focus, because it feels to me that there is a lot of loving energy here, a lot of empathy, especially with all of the sixes that came up in the beginning. It's just that when it comes to karma, you get what you give, right? So you may think, oh, yeah, well, loving somebody and staying here by their side, that's a good thing. But it's really not, right? Because if you knew somebody that you cared about and they're in a relationship with somebody, and like every time this person get upset, they call them names, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, no, it's okay, Spirit's gonna take care of it. No, you're gonna be like, hey, like you're letting them call you names by staying, so maybe you should walk away. Like nip the name calling in the bud, because you are staying there. You are giving them permission to continue to mistreat you. All right, I just really, really hope that that message is clear. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you next time.